I'll go very briefly. I come, as you said, from the private sector, and I come from the investment side. We had a private equity firm, and through that we acquired a company listed on the Athens Exchange, and through that we do investments. So actually, we are the ones to invest. And the truth is that we came and we started this saga back in 21 because we've seen what the minister said, that actually that Greece was changing. And it's true that Greece, with the government of the Prime Minister Mitsotakis, that they started to change the way they look into investments and the way to attract private capital. Because I think apart from the public capital, the RRFs, and whatever other capital is allocated to Greece, obviously you need the private capital, because through that, without that, there's no growth. I think it's pretty clear that the government really has a strategy. And there's a clear message that was given to all investors that they should come to Greece, invest. And this makes sense for us as well, because we understand that there is growth. We understand that we are welcomed, which is the most important. We understand that things are changing, and there's a strategy. However, the most important is you have always to get better, because otherwise you don't progress. So the idea, what is next? Because you have always the structural funds coming from the European Union, but you should also have the political will to make investments work. So I think from my side, the way we see it is that the government should stick to and I think that was the message as well as the Prime Minister said on Monday. That was clearly the message from the latest elections, that the government should stick to its restructuring program, which means that they should change the Greek economy and they should change the Greek society. Because it's very important for an investor to understand that the legal system works. If you invest, you don't want to get messed in the situation where the trials, whatever, all will end up after 7 years or 8 years, and you're not going to get a decision. You should know that the tax system works, that there are laws, and those laws do not have they don't work retrospectively. You cannot invest in 21 and someone tells you, yes, but you have to pay taxes related to 2020. So I think this is most important. Apart from that, I would say what also makes sense is for the government to continue its structural reforms, because these are going to change the system. And also, what we want from our side is we don't have subsidies are not so important. Because, or even, sometimes people say that in Greece you have high taxes, or I don't know what, corporate taxes. They're not high. At 22%, I would say they're fine, in line with many European countries. What makes sense, however, is to have a clear taxation system. And you know that the rules are there. On the other side, I talked about subsidies minutes ago. What I was saying is that subsidies are always a key to invest. However, it's not important. It's most important if you get incentives. I would welcome more an incentive which basically gives us, a tax incentive through an M&A than saying that I give you €1 if you invest and you buy machinery, which is okay. You buy the machinery, then it's gone. But if you give me a tax incentive for an M&A, that works much better. The problem with the Greek economy, with most of the Greek companies, is that very small in size, and they should grow. So, to finalize my comments, the truth is Greece has a strategy. Really, there is a strategy to invest, but they would do more. The government should do more on the legal and the tax system. That's my point. Thank you very much.